Hi shaneneys, welcome back to my channel. ¿Notan algo de diferencia? Yes, miren lo que me hizo la cuarentena. So I did my bangs. I cut them myself. It was all of a sudden. Like I just suddenly decided to add some bangs onto my hair, and do I like him now? I don't know. I mean, they're okay. It's not like, no las amo, pero tampoco las odio, I would say. So I don't know, but we're just gonna cope with them. I have him anyway, so we technically don't have a choice anymore. So let's just go with it. On my Snapchat, you guys have me added on Snapchat. If you don't, I'm gonna leave my what's it called, my thingy my thingy, so you guys can add me on Snapchat. So I posted a picture of me. It was like super early in the morning. It was like 3 a.m. and I was with a mask, and I said that I couldn't sleep or something like that because of what I had. So if you guys are following me on Snapchat, some of you guys assumed that I had COVID-19. Guys, come on. Okay, for you guys that know, and if you, some of you guys that follow me, if you guys live in the state of Utah, here in Utah, you have the amazing season of allergies. I still have my brocha. So basically, this is what happened. So my mom, like naturally every single year she suffers with allergies, really bad like seasonal allergies because of the weather, obviously. So we apparently this year I decided to join her, and so I've been getting really bad allergies. They're going away like slowly, and she's like, by the month of May you're gonna start getting better. So I was like, okay. So today's the 27th of April, so I'm recording on a Monday, but it'll be up tomorrow for you guys on a Tuesday. So anyways, long story short, I started to like get like how do you say it? It was like super itchy in my throat, and it was a lot of like dry coughing. So at first I was like, okay, during this quarantine, like my mom is still going out there and she's still working. She works for UPS, and she's in contact with packages, and she's in contact with people, her coworkers. So I was like, no más falte que yo tenga este virus or something. Like I kind of got scared. So ya ven, mi amiga Google, ahí voy yo de chismosa, ahí de metiche, ¿quién me llama? And I said, like, what are the symptoms of COVID-19? And it says that it's dry cough. And I'm the type of person that if I see one of my symptoms on a, on an illness or a virus or something, I start freaking out. So yo no le dije nada a mi mamá, no le dije like, mom, maybe I have it. But then it started saying like, you have to have a fever, and your dry cough, and sometimes your body aches and blah blah blah, and you can have like a sore throat, no sé qué tanto. So then I was talking with my boyfriend one night, and he was like, relax, like you're not gonna have that. He's like, you're okay. So I was like, okay. Como que me quería dar el mimiski, you know what I mean? Anyways, so long story short, I started to realize that these were allergies. I started getting like a runny nose, and I was very, very like congested. Like my nose was so congested. Me despertaba a veces como a la 1 de la mañana y no me podía dormir como hasta las 3 de la mañana. And I was taking some allergy pills and stuff like that, but it wasn't really working until my mom told me, like, yo tengo unas que me recetaron en la farmacia, blah, 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 and son muy buenas. So I started taking those, and santo remedio. Gracias, Dios mío, por la gente que inventa cada medicina. So, anyways, miren, no porque ustedes vean a alguien que tiene una máscara, una mascarilla, like, it means that they're sick or that they have the coronavirus. Okay? I feel like some people are just taking this a little bit too far. It's something very serious. I'm not going to say that it's not. It's very serious. It's taking a lot of lives of people. And some people might agree with me or not, but por algo pasan las cosas, okay? I'm just saying. But regardless, if you're going to be going out there and exposing yourself, take care of yourself. Like, if you don't have the virus, then still wear the goddamn mask. Like, protect yourself. And even if you don't have the virus, you don't want to be spreading your germs, So for me, that I had my allergies, they started saying like, sorry, they didn't say nothing. When I would go out and if I would sneeze or like cough, everyone's like, coronavirus. It's like, no, I'm okay. I don't have the virus. Quizás yo soy la que me estoy cuidando más que ni tú, okay? Like, I've been in quarantine for a long time already, guys, and it sucks. Like, well, en sí yo no salía. Like, yo aquí en Utah casi no salía. But still, like, now you really cannot go out, but it's okay. Anyways, so regardless, I think it's such a big blessing that, and I get kind of emotional, guys, because you're so blessed if you haven't had this virus. And a lot of people are just ignorant and hard-headed, but I mean, God is really the one that's there protecting you and your family, and watching out for you guys. I don't even know why I'm getting emotional. It's just, you're so blessed to not be in the situation of so many other families that are going through this, esta enfermedad espantosa. And I am so thankful for that. I'm thankful. But there's a lot of people that hacen bromas about this. I don't know what happened. Like, it just stopped recording all of a sudden. But anyway, like I was saying, a lot of people, they think that this is just a complete joke and that it's perfectly fine to mess around and to play with this and not take this seriously. And no nada más es aquí en Estados Unidos. O sea, yo estaba hablando con mis familiares in Mexico, and they say that this is starting to become something more serious. And the funny thing is that, like, so where my grandma is from, it's un ranchito muy pequeñito. It's very small. It's close to the city of Morelia. It's like a 45-minute drive to Morelia. But see, a lot of people there, they were like, well, we're so far away, from the big city, and, we're gonna be fine. No nos va a llegar aquí. It's like, están huecos en la cabeza o qué? Like, it's obvious that it's gonna get to you guys eventually. But the problem here is that people are not staying at home. People are not taking care of themselves. So it's like, cuando les llegue, no se anden quejando. porque se les advierte, pero la gente les vale. Like, they clearly do not care. Anyways, I went out of what the question was. I'm okay. I don't have the virus. I had a little like wheezing on my my breathing, like my respiration. And I was seeing that allergies also cause that wheezing when you like inhale and exhale. So I'm okay now. It wasn't anything big. One time I did have to drink like for the cough, because I thought, I was like, maybe I'm getting like a gripa or something, you know, because I've never been an allergy person. So this is the first year that I started, you know, that I actually started reacting to the weather changing. But usually I never get that. I always get como una gripita así, you know, por el cambio de clima, pero nada, o sea, del otro mundo. Anyways, I hope I answered that question. But yeah. Okay, so another question was, when am I going to have another trip down to Mexico? Okay, so I am going to be leaving pretty soon. I can't say it because it's kind of a secret. And then people who watch it are gonna know when I go, and I don't want them to know. Do you guys know what I mean? Anyways, so I am going to leave during the week, and we have to go to California, and from California we're gonna fly from LAX, so from Los Angeles, to Morelia. You guys, I mean, we bought these tickets desde con tiempo. We didn't even know all this like pandemic stuff was gonna be around. And so Volaris was actually closing routes. So Volaris is the Mexican airline that we fly with to go out to Mexico and things like that. So they actually said, well, they didn't say. I was just seeing certain people, like, well, not people, but there's certain like, how do you say it? Like little pop-ups que te salen when you're like looking at Facebook. So me salió allí that Volaris, like, change your flight now or whatever. So I clicked on the link, and then it says there routes that have been closed, and the ones that are still like, you know, how do you say it? Like, que todavía están volando pues a esos lugares. So I check, and it says that I went to, from United States, well, the ones that are departing from the United States, and then the ones that are departing from Mexico. So I obviously went from the ones that are departing from the United States, and I went down to Los Angeles. And you guys, no hay ninguna ruta saliendo de Los Ángeles a casi ningún lugar de México. Like, it's insane. So LA is like crazy right now with the virus. Like, there's so many people that are, you know, with the virus. So it's a little bit hectic and a little bit kind of scary. But you know what? When you have faith in God and you trust Him, you know, completely, I feel like He's always going to be there to, you know, have your back. So we're still gonna do that trip. It's me, my mom, and all of my siblings are going with us. So crossing our fingers, and más que nada, we're, you know, praying so much to God that we arrive safe and we come back safe, free, with no type of illness, you know, which I'm very sure that we will be okay. But yeah, so now my plans kind of changed, because I'm going back to with trying to surprise, you know, somebody out there. Okay, well, I'm trying to surprise my boyfriend, okay? But he might end up having to pick us up to the airport because his family is the one that knows how to get to the airport of Guadalajara, because the only route that is active right now is from Los Angeles to Guadalajara, Mexico. So it's kind of like a 50-50. I don't know if if by that time that we have our trip, if the routes are going to be open or not. But I don't know, guys. It's really complicated to travel right now, just because a lot of your plans are probably going to be, like canceled or changed. But the nice thing is that if we do decide to change our route to Guadalajara, there's no cost at all. But we're crossing our fingers that we are able to just go to Morelia, because it's closer for my family to just personally come and pick us up, and I don't have to be, telling my boyfriend like, hey, you know what, you have to pick us up all the way to Guadalajara, which it's probably like a 4-5 hour drive. I've never been to Guadalajara, so I don't know. But anyways, we're gonna see what happens. Nos encomendamos a Dios y que sea lo que Él quiera. Like, He's the one that has the last word. If, they end up canceling that route too, then we will just stay here in Utah. Yay! But anyways, oh well. How has my quarantine been? My quarantine has been chaotic, a little bit fun, boring too, I would say. So if you guys know, I have siblings that are a set of twins and a set of quadruplets. So the quads are 4 years old and the twins are 9. But the quads, they made me go crazy. Oh my God. Imagínense, cuatro niños de la misma edad. O sea, 4 niños de 4 años. And they're all like, tu, 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 tu. Ni para qué les cuento. It's it's crazy, you guys. Like, my house todo el tiempo es como un kinder. Do you know what I mean? Like, a veces siempre bromeo con mi mom. And I'm like, no, hombre, mom, tú ya tienes toda la selección mexicana aquí. Like, fácil haces un equipo de fútbol. Like, we're just so many. And it's so hard for, for us to keep like the house like so sanitized and everything, because they're still small, and they require a lot of attention. So it's really hard to do la limpieza and feed them, and then you have to, keep them busy, because if they get bored, then van a hacer travesuras, and then you have to clean again and disinfect, and it's just like, ugh. And then my siblings are doing like the homeschool, or not homeschool, but online school class, or whatever it's called. And I have to sit down and dedicate my time to them and help them, because my mom is, mi mamá es bien mala con las computadoras and internet. So, excuse me. So I have to sit down and take time out of what I'm doing or what I want to do, and, sit down and help them, because they need the help. So it's been very, very busy. It's, it's a little bit hard. But, we're a family, and we just try to help each other as much as we can, and, give the support. But other than that, I, think about this quarantine being something positive. Antes, like, la mamá o el papá estaban, trabajando. Los niños en la escuela llegan y en realidad, I'm going to be honest with you guys. We're a family that we don't have time to sit all together at the table and eat, because my dad, he works from morning to evening, and my mom is from evening to night. So there was only like an hour in between that they would be able to see each other. And it was like, hey, bye, honey, you know, I'm going to work. See you until tomorrow morning. Or maybe just at night, you know, like, hey, okay, good night, whatever. And, you know, it's something, it sucks, but es la única forma de que uno puede traer el dinerito, pues, para la papa. But, you know, I think it's helped my parents a lot that I'm here to help them, you know, and I try to make myself as, you know, helpful, but sometimes it's really, really hard because, you know, there's a lot of other things to do at home, not just take care of the kids. There's, you know, cooking, washing, you know, doing the dishes, trapear, barrer, you know, there's just so much. And honestly, ay, mis respetos para todas las mamás que they're stay-home mom. Like, it is not easy. Men sometimes think that, you know, nomás porque la mujer está en la casa, están de papita allí. No, el trabajo en la casa también es muy, muy pesado. Y hay hombres que desafortunadamente no valoran eso. Hay otros que sí. Si tienen uno que en verdad las valora, you guys have alguien ahí arriba a quien agradecerles por esa persona. But anyways, thankfully my dad is a man that helps us, and you know, si no hay comida hecha o si no alcanzamos a hacer la comida, by the time he would get at, home from work, he was like, whatever, you know, él decía, hasta unos burritos congelados me como, or una sopa maruchan. He's never been the type of man that, you know,
vieja, mi comida no está lista, and, you know, quieren tortillas ahí hechas a mano and everything.
No, thank God. My dad, he's not that type of man. He's a really, really good father and a really, really good husband. I mean, todos tenemos nuestras, you know, nuestros defectos y virtudes y todo, you know, but yeah, he's a great man. So, you know, having him here at home, you know, it's helped a lot. Because ya uno se puede encargar de otras cositas y él, you know, de cuidar los niños or whatever. But quarantine has definitely been like one for like my whole, you know, history timeline. You know, yo nunca había experimentado algo así, you know, and this is something que es una pandemia. It's like worldwide. So I think it's going to stay in the lives of many people, you know, and if this actually ever goes away, which I hope it goes away soon, I think it's gonna stay in everyone's life one way or another. Like, you know, people are always gonna remember estas fechas cuando se pusieron las cosas como ojo de hormiga, you know, que no podía salir uno a ningún lado, kids didn't go to school. A lot of people, you know, are sadly dying from this. But like I say, stay home, enjoy your family. I think this is really a good moment to actually sit down and enjoy, you know, your family, and actually, you know, probably even have a conversation with your whole family. How's your life going? How's your day been? You know, and kind of catch up on all the things that, you know, por una otra razón se han descuidado. And for me, I'm really thankful that, you know, these things happened. Don't get me wrong, like, I'm not happy because it happened, but I'm happy with the fact that it happened, and we are, well, me as a family, because like I'm saying, we weren't able to really spend a lot of time with each other. And now, you know, hay más tiempo en familia. We can sit down and eat together. I can, you know, cook with my mom, or hey mom, you know, ¿cómo te ha ido? Or X cosa, mira, ¿sabes qué? Me pasó esto. Or talk to my dad. And, you know, there's just so many things that I think we can always como sacar de este problema algo bueno, you know? But a lot of people, I see that it's something very bad and sad in certain ways. But let's always just try to not just focus on the negative, but also focus on the positive. But we're here. If you're alive and you're good with health, I think there's nothing else that you need. If your family is good, estás bendecido y hasta más. But anyways, but I hope you guys enjoyed sitting down and kind of, you know, talking with me. Let me know how you guys are doing, if your family is good. What have you guys been doing to keep your kids active, if you guys have kids, or yourselves? It's definitely been some, you know, son unos tiempos difíciles, but we're gonna get through it. I know we will. God has a lot of mercy on us, so we're gonna be okay. Anyways, guys, so thank you so much for sitting down with me, guys, and, you know, just kind of chatting with me. It's always nice to have a conversation, not just with your family, but with close people like you guys. And you all know that I see you guys as my family as well. People who support me and, you know, that are following me in this journey of me getting into this industry of YouTube and stuff. You know, I am forever thankful with you guys. And, you know, it's, for me, it's like something that I always, you know, I'm like so anxious to do. I'm like, I'm gonna record, and I need to film for you guys. And, you know, it's amazing. I love you guys, and I hope that you guys are having an easygoing quarantine and that you guys are getting through this. Stick with your family, love your family, be safe, and please, please, please just stay at home, guys. And if you guys go out, please make sure that you guys are protected well, the proper way. But anyway, guys, without further ado, I am coming to an end with this video. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. And I hope that you guys have an amazing rest of your week. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye. I love you guys.